Hey everybody, it's Allie Edwards and welcome back to December Daily. Today I'm working on story 19 in my album for 2023. Yesterday I did two different things. One was working on the back of the wreath vellum page, and then I did a full page photo using these fun little banner flags and the sticker paper for my story. So today, for today's story, I have the back of yesterday, and I think what I'm feeling like the story I want to tell today is just a sweet, simple little story about sitting by the tree with Betty, which is something that we do. And look at that picture I took. I just set up the phone and I took it myself, and I love how it turned out. So this is going to get adhered to the back. And then I have one of the large circles. This is from the die cut bundle that we offered this year. And my plan is simply to add this on there. And I have actually already printed on sticker paper. I'm loving the sticker paper, you guys. I kind of can't stop. I will, you know what I mean when I say I can't stop, when you're like, oh my God, it's just so great. So I've already actually printed this out. I printed it in the shape of a circle, which I did a tutorial earlier this month that will show you how to do that in Photoshop if you're wanting to know how to add your text inside of a circle. So my plan is that I'm going to be adding this directly on top. There's one other thing that I'm considering doing, which I stitched this earlier this year as well, and I was kind of thinking about maybe I could make a circle that would be on top of here or something where this would turn and this lived on the top. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about that. But the main thing that I need to do is just simply add my journaling on top of here. This one says Happy Holiday Moments. I oriented this piece, the big piece of sticker paper here, so that it would be in the middle so I could lay it on top of here and then trim around the outside. So let's see if we can get it in the right spot. Yes, you can run these through the printer. I've done that before. So I would do a test print on a piece of regular paper and then temporarily adhere this on there and run it through your printer. That's absolutely something you can do, and something that I've done in the past. But this, I just want to see what is it like if we add it all right on top of there. That looks pretty amazing, actually. Wow, that is so, I'm like a total sticker paper convert. And you could see, I could have oriented it a little bit better so that it was, I could have saved more of it, I guess is what I'm saying. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to go around the outside and cut off that extra sticker paper. So yes, definitely could be more conservative with the sticker paper there. But in this case, I'm more just trying to see if it works. And it did. So that was great. So that is such an easy way, again, to be able to add directly on there. My journaling here is about early mornings, and that in this season of life, we do not have kids that are anywhere available in the early mornings. They are sleeping and they sleep late now. So in the mornings, it's usually just me and Betty. Aaron is also a night owl kind of person, and he stays up late. So I get up early with Betty, and we often, the last couple of months, I'll let her outside, and then I'll either lay on the couch and go back to sleep on the couch with my cozy blanket right by the tree, or I will, or I'll get coffee and then sit there and read. So we've had some really nice moments there together. So this was a fun way to capture that. So I kind of want to, so this would be perfect just like this, right? That would be a really easy way to tell a specific story and pair this with a little number 18. But the other thing that I wanted to try was I just wanted to see what happens. Let's see if I can find a piece of plastic that can fit on there. What happens if we use some plastic on the circle and create something like where this could get adhered on there and it would turn to reveal the underneath part. That's kind of what I just want to see. What does that look like? Maybe I could do that with one of the transparencies. That might be great. right, so it looks like I can probably get that centered on there. I think probably what I will also do is run it through the sewing machine. So let's do just a little bit of temporary adhesive on there. It's really fun to stitch this. It's super simple, just done by hand. But this is something you could do with your last name. You could do a different word. Just something fun, right? Something that's... Actually, I really like doing this while I was sitting there watching TV when I worked on it earlier too. Okay, so sewing machine next. I'm just going to trim a little bit off the edges there. And again, my idea here is that after I stitch that on there, that I will use probably one of those gold brads that I've been using, and then this will just be able to slide up, and I'll cut off around the edges there too. Okay, so here's what that looked like after I ran it through the sewing machine. I kind of knew that I should have waited to trim the outside edges a little bit before I ran it through the sewing machine. You can see how it's imperfect, but that is fine. We don't really care about that part of it. I think it actually looks fun. So where this is going to sit then is just right on top of here. We're going to use a brad. Okay, so then that can go like that, and then you can read it. It's so cute. And then the other thing that we need here is just a little number. And this is something that you could do, you know, even if you don't have this hand-stitched sort of thing, you could do a strip of pattern paper across there. You could do a photo across there. So again, thinking as a translator, right? This is a shape. And what could you put on top of that particular shape? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this right down there. And then we're going to adhere it back to back in my album and then call it good for this story. I'm going to use red line tape for this one. So when I know it's going to be living outside of that page protector, an embellishment like this that has a little bit of weight to it, I think this makes sense. All right, that's a look at story 18 in my album. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to see you guys back again here tomorrow.